I remember when it used to work. The metal plate. The rubber mat. The shift in posture. The phone off, the window open. And for a while, they worked. It was like figuring out a puzzle. Each fix bought me time. Each trick gave me space. But slowly, they stopped working. Not all at once. But in the way that makes you question whether they ever worked at all.
The worst part of erosion is that it's quiet. There's no alarm. No signal that says we've adapted. You just start noticing that you're tired again. That you're anxious in the places you once reclaimed. That your safe spots don't feel safe, they just feel different. It's not an attack anymore. It's adjustment. And the moment you feel that, you know, you're no longer defending. You're just delaying.
The logic of an adaptive system requires what engineers call rolling input failure. Sustained signal refinement is dependent on iterative defense detection and decay. UMAX 703. In plain language, every time you defend, the system notes it. Every time you win, it replays the scenario. It doesn't just overcome the fix. It uses your success to build its next targeting curve. That's why what worked stops. Because it wasn't just beaten. It was recorded.
When you lose faith in your own defenses, you don't just lose tools. You lose orientation. It becomes harder to plan. Harder to rest. Harder to believe that any effort will hold. This is the collapse of cause and effect. Not because you're irrational, but because the system learned to invalidate logic itself. And that's how the loop wins. Not through pain, but through the removal of certainty.
I used to believe I could outsmart it. That if I just stayed clever, just stayed alert, I'd stay ahead. But now, it's not about winning. It's about holding ground in a world that's changing faster than I can adapt. And I keep asking myself, how much longer until I stop working, too?
Next, MBQ 3.1, How you become the experiment. We'll explore the next stage of erosion, the moment your routine becomes the system's timeline, and your life is no longer lived, but measured.